Hello everyone and welcome back to the Battlefield Siege. Ryan here, and we have another Pauper video for you. This is different, it's not mono white, it is actually a red-green deck, and it's mostly called red-green Ponza or red-green Monsters. The reason I wanted to play this is I was looking through the deck dumps a couple days ago and I saw this list at the top of a championship, so the RC Super. It came first and it was quite a diverse meta, but this came out on top. So obviously this person knew what they were doing with this deck. I wanted to run this for a league. I have done the league. You're going to see how well I did. Spoilers alert, I did very, very well. I feel like this is very well positioned and it does help with handling the blue decks. This deck's pretty straightforward, so it's good for beginners to pick up. You just play the big creatures and there's some minor things where you want to put the next spawn Hydra on here and there. What I would say is that this deck is a little bit different to the standard Ponza list where we actually have these other three drops rather than the stone rains. I really agree with this. Sometimes you just want to slam the big creatures, get the mana out and just go for face versus stone rain where you take a land off them, but it doesn't really do anything outside of that. And it does make it a lot more dependent on red. So this list doesn't run much red. It just has the Wrathing Chrysalis. It's basically just a mono green deck outside of that. And it's got these 5 red cards on the side just to help with elves and stuff, and exiling artifacts can be good for affinity. And then you also got the red elemental blast. So yeah, please enjoy this league. This went very well and let me know what you think about it. If you do enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. It is down there. All right. Thank you and I'll see you in the first match. We are on the draw for this round. We'll keep this hand, lands and spells. They've mulled to 5, mulled to 4. So any kind of stone rain effect would be pretty good. But hey. I'm really thinking about it now. Everyone's run 1 from 4 before. So this list doesn't run the stone rains, it's just big creatures. And they are maybe playing elves, it looks like. We'll chuck it on there. So we're definitely bringing in the cast into fires and the removal. Okay, yeah, just playing out. Okay, so they're playing like the wall combo. I mean, this hand's not the greatest anyway, but at least we got, if we draw red, we can play Chrysalis. Well, now we've got to throw the treasure now. So we go Chrysalis next turn, or we can just go Avenging Hunter if they're not going to play anything interesting. I mean, honestly, I might just do that and just power it out because I only got... Yeah, they won't have anything with speed, and this will get like a basic anyway. It's got a mountain. Yeah, we'll just drop the Avenging Hunter. It's got trample, and then we can get in with the next one, Hydra. Let's attack with a Dual Thief first. It's got Vigilance, pretty good. So let's just see if we get there really. Doesn't really matter. Alright, we'll get our mountain. So we can just chuck counters on everything and hopefully just get there. I mean, next turn I'm probably just going Nyx Spawn Hydra on something. Put counters on everything else, see how we go. I'm going to put the counters on the Dual Thief, reason being it has Vigilance. I mean, they just have mono. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to make a giant Dual Thief. They only got 2 more cards in hand. Initiative. I'm just doing that now. So I'm just double checking it's the Forge that I want to go down. Yeah, the Forge. Let's go Reach and Trample. Yeah, let's just put it on the Dual Thief and let's just set it up. We could, yeah, let's play the mountain. What is this? If we bestow 1, 2, 3 on that, it doesn't die. And like, yeah, Chrysalis doesn't really do anything here, so let's just bestow. Two 7s, 5/7. Can't kill it either. It's a bit annoying that we can't attack with everything, but you know, that's alright. They've gained a lot of life. So hopefully we can just put the other Hydra on the Jewel Thief and then trap them for 5, drop them to 7. That's 4, 12, yeah. They got a lot of toughness, so... And they have a lot of mana, so I wonder what they're going to cast here. Just another generous end, okay. Alright, now I'm interested in playing the Chrysalis because I don't want them to get anything. Trap. So 1 card in hand. I feel like we'll just win this over time anyway, so we'll go land, Chrysalis, and then we use 1 to do the Jewel Thief. I might just put the Hydra on something next turn. Yeah, let's just go Jewel Thief. Let's attack first. Because they need a what? What do they need to do here? They need to block. They can block with both. No, lose 1. Honestly, I'd just rather suit it up with some more stuff. So let's just go. Let's just play this up the Jewel Thief, and then we'll just do a giant X-Spawn Hydra on this Jewel Thief. Or on the Avenging Hunter. I'm not going to attack. I mean, this could be the combo as well. A lot of mana. This is my cat. Okay, they're just casting that. Again, it's not that good because they have no creatures. So that's my cat going. Meowing a lot. Alright, we draw an extra card, which is nice. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to do a giant bestow and just get in. Cast. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't exactly block. Well, they have to, hang on. So they have to block, otherwise they die a horrible, painful death. So I can use that last one. Yeah, I'll just bestow on here. Just attack with everything. For 7. An absolutely giant creature. And then, yeah, it can block it quite easily. Kind of lose a fair bit. How do the blocks look? They got that for toughness as well. So they just need to block 5, so they can just block with 1 end. So yeah, I'll still attack with just the Jewel Thief. And then next turn I can get in with everything anyway. Okay, and that's... Oh, so the rearranging's a bit different now. Let's go 5 here, 7, and then... We just do 1 each there, that's fine. Yep, and then I have my 2 Nyx spawns. And they both have trample anyway, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. I was probably just going to 7-5. It's pretty good. Don't think it's enough though, but you know. So here I'm just going to attack with everything, I think. Maybe, yeah. I actually might just play something giant again, which would be pretty crazy. I mean, they're gaining life. I just kind of don't have much now. Unless I get something really nice. Let's see here. And then I mean, it's probably just the Avenging Hunter, really. Sadly, can't do much with the Nyx spawn. Hydra gets a bunch of counters though. This happens again. Let's just get another forest. Doesn't really matter. Same red. This they got 1. This is flying, doesn't it? It does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they got 5 attackers. None of this can really do anything. Let's just play an Ent and pass. Depends. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's stop and play the Jewel Thief. So you got 3, 7, 8. Yeah, it does just say 3, 7, 8. So this is it's 2 mana. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's play this first. Get the treasure. Play the Ent. 1, 2, 3. When it's working. That Ent is so annoying. We'll be able to put a counter on this Avenging Hunter though, and then we can attack with everything next turn. So I would say it's definitely better. They have just as much mana as us. A bit of a shame we lost that Nyx spawn. Land grant's not that good. You can go get a land. This is like the spy combo with a lot of with the Lotleth Giant, so it might be worth to do wins, but I'll bring the relics in at least, and then I mean, it's probably not that worth it, really. Forge, and then that will be 6, so put it on this one, and then I'll attack with those 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just need this one, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll attack both these. I'll just keep the other card in my hand. See what they do. They have so many blockers, so I think we just have to play it relatively safe. They're not drawing a lot. Yeah. And really we're just going to kill the... Okay. Do they realise it has trample? Maybe not. Yep, that does. Yep. Alright, let's just pass. So going Spy and Druid Return just wins the game, so maybe we should just swing out. What's the worst thing to get? A basic? Yeah. Alright. We will swing out now anyway. They don't have any other creatures that I really care about. Oh, this looks like the Spy. I'll just dread returning the end. Look, honestly, I think now we're just at the point where we just need to attack with everything. There are 9, 2 blockers. Who cares if they get a basic? They get 2 more 1/1s. So I think just the tramplers will come in. Hell, I'm just attacking with everything. Trap. Down to 1. Turns out it's the best bloody card in the game. So we're going to play this first because then we can sack to get more. We can make this a 5/6 essentially. And let's just swing out. I don't know what they're really doing here because 1, 2, 3, 4 all have trample. They lose a lot of stuff here. What if it was correct to actually dread return the tap creatures here from their side? It's like sorcery. They have food still, so they're on 4. But we're just kind of at the point now, you know. They might be trying to work out the maths if they can block with everything and maybe dread return a lot less or something. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures in bin. I mean, trample happens still though. You got a 4. Yeah, kill the ant. I mean, that dies as well. Back to 1. Okay. And then I'm on 19. You can attack and get a basic. Then you're just dead on board. Again, they can just spy me and kill me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So they roughly run about 39 creatures. So it's important to keep in mind when we're thinking about how we're going to close out the other games here. This other thing as well is that they haven't got all their basics yet. So they get a basic from this. Let's see if we can get there. What's their block? This there. This is like there. This just gets blocked by that. This gets blocked by that. And they still have lethal here. Yeah, this here. This here. This there. And block that with something. Block that with something. Block that with something. So I'm not even fully there either. Really, I need like another Nyx-born Hydra to get there. Again, we just have to flunge with everything. Hope it's enough. Not you. And I think I have to block with the Wildling as well. But here they lose most things. Just get one thing across the board, then we're loving it. So alright, this all happens. That's that query range is finally dead. And then, I mean, this can also get in. I mean, the power doesn't really matter anymore. Everything does the same job as before. Yeah. I mean, maybe it was correct not to let the 3/3/3. But really, they need a Dread return. That's how they win from here. They did a very good job of surviving for such a long time. But even if they got the Dread return, they still have all these 2 basics left. And normally they run 5. Yeah, well, that was in the hands. So they normally have 1 more. I mean, if they have me, they have me. It's a fair cop. Alright, they have the spy. There you go. Okay, they had the win in the end. I mean, I assume it would be enough anyway. 14 cards. It's exactly... Oh, no, I got the food. That's okay. There you go. It's not lethal. Oh, no, it is. Because they sack 3 creatures. Oh, so annoying. Yeah, there's no other way of me gaining life, is there? No, there isn't. It was close. You have the win. Because it's sack 3 creatures, isn't it? You have the win, dude. Just do it. I'm on 16. I go to 19. I was very, very lucky with the spy though. Oh, because it goes to 18, right? Okay, well, I'll crack this. Get wrecked. How annoying. Yeah. So they did it anyway, but they realized that I had to wait to gain life. So in this case, I am going to bring in the relics. The Rams don't matter too much. Weather the Storm's interesting because they're going to cast Weather the Storm likely. I'm going to take out these other Ram throughs. Elements, okay. Repurposes are just kind of like pretty mid as they don't have Trample. So I'm just going to bring in Weather because if there's a way I can keep a green up and they weather and then I can weather in response, we just survive. I mean, I didn't see any of you. Reinforce is good. One of the lands. Let me just cut. We'll bring in the weathers, but we'll just cut a rumble. I know it seems really crazy, but you just gotta do this way. Yeah, I mean, it gets Jewel Thief into Chrysalis, into Avenging Hunter, so it's a pretty good clock. There's not much more you can ask for. Alright, next basic you have. Likely keeping all these creatures. So hopefully we can just smack face and get them. Probably want to get this Avenging Hunter online ASAP. It's annoying how this works with the forest here. Yeah, so I can't really do too much unless it was the forest. I think I'm still going to play this Jewel Thief and then put the Wild Growth on the forest. Hang on, sorry, this is technically not a mana ability. And then we'll use the treasure to do the Wild Growth. And then next turn we'll do the Avenging Hunter, because it's just good. And hopefully stop playing all the trees. The Rampiers might be good just to handle the overgrown battlements, I guess. Stop them from doing stuff. Okay. So I can go green, and then put that on, and then untap. I just want to get this hunter out. Yeah, still correct to do this like this. Let's do red. Four, 5. Play Avenging Hunter. I know I'm just trying to play fast. Let's get out of the forest. Play the forest. Attack with the cat. And next turn, let's just put it on the cat. So everything can attack next turn. Unless they play a damn ant again. I mean, they have all their stuff now. 4, not only one more basic. One more basic. It's funny because Relic just, like, wrecks them here. Lead the Stampede. Maybe they still need the Spy here. Right, we've got the last basic. Oh, they're just killing me here. Alright, 34 creatures, you got it. And the giant as well. Alright. Cool beans. I'm going to try something a little bit different. Let's not do the weathers. Let's actually do the ram throughs. Rumble's kind of good as well because it gets to Chrysalis. Let's just do 3 ram throughs because maybe it's correct just to deal with their clock. And hopefully we just draw a bloody relic. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'll keep this lands and spells. We drop a Chrysalis, put a Nick Spawn on it. Maybe we get there. Big on the play is nice. Mulligan to 6. That's the problem with their deck is like they literally need land grant or a basic to get anywhere. Yeah, alright. Forest, Arbor Elf. Next turn's pretty uneventful though. Oh no, I can actually play the Chrysalis if we get the red. And then do a big Nick Spawn onto the Chrysalis and get in. Might be actually correct just to play the Ent. I might just do that actually. Forest, yeah, because it gets better every time. Name red. Red, please. Tap. Untap. Tap. Play Chrysalis. Yep, forest cycling. I kind of just want to get this trample in. Oh, that's pretty good. So how much do we have here? 4, 5, 6. So that we can just ram through. So the type creature in 7, 8, but we'll keep that around. It's been annoying enough to sack that now. Like, oh no, I can. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm a bit sad about it, but it's all going to be good for the greater good. And then, yeah, it does. So then this will trample over for 1, which is what we want. And then we'll get it for 4. And then we'll put this next spawn onto something. A lot better than just playing whatever crap it was before. Yeah, just another battlement. Pretty good. I mean, let's put the next spawn Hydra. So we want to keep 2 mana around. So let's go tap, untap, tap, and then cast with Bestow, put it on the end. Done. Ram through this. Very good draw. And then, yeah, let's just attack with both. Very close to just killing them as well, funnily enough. They're on 2. Alright, you have to kill me next turn, but you need creatures, and you don't have creatures. Ran through good. Welcome back. This is a terrible hand. Oh no, oh thank God. I thought I kept to keep there. This is terrible as well. I can't keep this. It's probably going to be a better 5. This is a better 5. Keep this. Let's just bottom. I mean, a 4 mana 4/4 trample. What does this look like? We're going straight from. We're going Utopia Sprawl, Jewel Thief into Avenging. So maybe we just get rid of the Malevolent Rumble, to be honest. And so we have 1. You get the treasure from that. So I think this is how the mull works. Shame that we're not on the play here. I think it'd be a lot better. Because if we're just playing against Faeries here, we're going to get wrecked very quickly. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so we just do a Utopia Sprawl. And we'll see how we go. Maybe we'll get there. The mull's rough though. Let's do green. We've got a mountain already. We don't need any more. Okay, so we're playing against Terra, it looks like. And that was a very bad mill from them. Well, they love their foil islands. So this is definitely going to look like some kind of counterspell. In which case, I think we'll play the Purposer. At least we get something out of it then. And then we can still play the Avenging Hunter next turn. It's just uncycling. It's all like a much of a muchness. It does the same thing. Alright. Well, oh. So what's this? 1, 2, 3. Oh, just put it on the bottom, that's fine. They can get rid of that. On our turn, we can still go like, yeah, we've got a Wild Growth anyway. Chuck it on there. We'll just play a Jewel Thief. Can't play anything else. Get our treasure. All right, we've got our mana now. We can attack. So be curious what they do here. They can't really play, just outright play Terror. I mean, now they can. Oh, if they play Terror here with 2 up. Okay, they're not. Okay, that's fine. Put it on the bottom. Yeah, bottom. We'll have a 6 mana in a second anyway. Alright, they're playing a Terror here. So can't attack with anything, but now we have an Avenging Hunter. So let's just play the Avenging Hunter. They did a good job trying to hit my mana. But the problem is, well, now I have a 5/4. So they can't attack me really. And then I literally just put a counter on this Avenging Hunter. They have bounce effects, but then I can just recast it for... Well, currently I can't cast it again. Alright, 2 Terrors. And a Delver. Yep. Forge. Always Forge. I'm going to put on there because we can have blocks for the other ones. And they can get the other stuff, which is not good for us. So we can attack with these 2. Let's... I don't think there's anything pre-combat I want to do. Let's just attack with the Jewel Thief and the Avenging Hunter and just get this game over with. Don't really care if they get a basic. Okay. It's fine, I'll kill a Terror. Is there a resource I mega worry about? I mean, I think I'm just getting another Avenging Hunter, to be honest. And then I'll play this Arbor Elf out. Could be nice to get another repurpose it, but I'm happy just to block stuff. Didn't get a flip. Let's be real, this Eldrazi spawn token is going to be blocking that Tolarian Terror. They're pretty dead though, now. Let's just block with this. So they must have another Terror in their hand, I guess. Yeah, Cryptic Serpent. Okie doke. What are the last 2 cards that you have? Oh yeah, that's good. What does Arena do again? Just quickly. Yeah, we just trap them. Drop them to 4. That's pretty good as well. So look, I'll attack with the Avenging Hunter. They have to block, which is they just block with the Serpent. Yeah, well they have to anyway. And we'll play a spawn token. And then we can double block. They might be able to touch with that, but they can't really do much outside of that. So it makes me, that tells me that they probably drew the serpent. And they probably drew another one here. Okay. So they really don't want me to play this Avenging Hunter. And then obviously bouncing something so then they get it. But they can't attack with both. So they must have a bounce spell for this Arbor Elf? Maybe not. I guess they get a land from this. I'm not going to play this because the spell will pierce. Let's just attack with the Arbor Elf first. That's what they do. Getting initiative is better than nothing. We might get a land here as well. It's kind of relevant. We'll still cast this. Because we'll get another creature hopefully off of this. Yeah, I mean, I'd just probably get another Avenging Hunter, to be honest. Seems good. Yeah, they're done there. Alright, so we want Red Blast. I don't really think we want the relics. Ramphus are kind of interesting, but I think we just outclass what they're doing. So if we're bringing in that, but I think these wild growths are as good. You're probably never cutting the wild growths, to be honest. I think maybe 17, 21, 22. I think we want those. The purposes aren't as good. The purposes are better than the Jewel Thieves because the Jewel Thieves are an enter versus the repurposes. At least we still get the cast trigger if they choose to counter it. This hand's good though. I mean, we need to draw a little bit differently for it to work the best. I mean, just having mono Avenging Hunters is going to be hard to get through all that. They really need like an Ellie Delver or something. Yeah, let's play this on there. I mean, I could have played the Spell Pierce, I guess. It's going to feel pretty bad now. That was me just not thinking properly, but that's okay. So as good as like the Chrysalis, I mean, everything kind of overtakes things pretty well here. Yet playing a Serpent. So we draw that. Well, let's just play the Chrysalis. We'll just find to take 6 to be on it. Yeah, I want to keep this mana around. I think we can use our mana quite well when we need to. I mean, not the Chrysalis would be nice as well, to be honest. Reinforce. Okay, I can use it for that. I mean, let's just... put this into play, I guess. I can't imagine this resolving though. Yeah, it's going to need a counterspell. I'm not blocking with that, so in comes the Chrysalis. Right, now I think I would probably just block this Cryptic Serpent with the spawns. Sacrifice it so we get the counter. Seem pretty flooded. All right, 2 Serpents. So they might have another counter spell here, which is a bit sad for us. Let's just put the Wild Growth on here, then we can at least potentially play. A Null has been called. Wow. Okay. What's sad is we're going to lose our Chrysalis, which I'm a bit sad about. Get the extra mouse just for the red blast, I guess. Alright. I have a feeling they're going to bounce something, so let's just casting a Deep Analysis, eh? I'm going to block 1, and I'm just going to let them hit for 6 because I think it's going to be hard for them to get it back after this, and then we can get counters on this rather than Chrysalis, so... So, I might just play the Elephant. I can't play the Elephant. For 6. Should trample. I kind of want to attack with an Arbor Elf and keep the other Arbor Elf back if I need to. I think we actually attack like this. I kind of wish I played the Banner Hide now. I'm just thinking about what... You know, let's just check for 1. Let's see if they have an unsummon effect, I guess. Okay, so... we do get the hit. Forge, let's put it on the Chrysalis. And then now it can block that Serpent with ease. And we'll play this. Yes, yes. Because then I can double block if I want to. This thing, the deck kind of just like can outclass them pretty quickly because I'm just going to play like big threats after big threats now. Yeah, looking for answers. Brainstorm. Just want to like quad sleep my stuff. But their Serpents don't really have any trample or anything. Alright, so they got another Serpent. But again, they can't attack. We're going to trap them here. Trap. Target you. And let's just play this Oliphant, it's just a 6/4. Yeah, we can't do the other ones, so let's just do... Not really going to attack just yet. There's no real need to, really. I'm just going to block everything to try and stop them from getting the Undercity back. And they can't really attack with everything either, otherwise they're going to lose it all. So here I'm probably going to just try and bestow onto something and then attack with everything. Yeah, you're sleeping that. That's fair enough. I mean, I was going to attack that, but you know. You can't attack with everything there, yeah. Archives, please. Draw a card. Draw another card. Yeah, so now I've got 7 mana. I think let's attack with both. I realised, sorry, I was meant to, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was meant to just chuck everything on there with the Nyxborn Hydra and attack. Let's just attack with this. To be honest, they're not really getting through now. I'm just going to play these two spells, and then that should be all she wrote. I was a bit silly with how I did that, though. They can sleep twice, I think, as well, so maybe I shouldn't... What does it say? 3 mana, so they can do it twice. Okay. 8. It's kind of fine. Keep a mountain around. And do I want to just play a 4/4? Seems pretty good too. You know what, let's just play the 4/4. Yeah, I want to anyway because they can double sleep otherwise. But then they're just mega dead on the crackback. They can't really get counters on it at all. They can't double sleep. There we go. Welcome back. We are on the play. Oh, yes. Good. Good hand. Alright, so we just go Forest, chuck a Sprawl on. We've already got a Mountain, so I'll just name Forest as well. Yes. Yeah. So the sad part is, well, okay, we're playing the Jewel Thief. And then we're going to put the Sprawl on the Forest as well. So we're playing against Elves, chuck it on there. Green. And we'll name red for this one. Alright, so now, I mean, fourth, yeah. We just play Chrysalis and then we'll make it gigantic with a Nyxborn and like maybe we get there. But we have a really... This actually probably is like a bad matchup because of the one that pumps everything. I mean, they didn't really find anything there. They just found mana, so that's good for us. I think we have to... A lot of things have to go right for us to win this. To clean up there. Such a good card. It's a bit annoying we can't use this Wild Growth. Let's just attack for 3. And then we'll play this Chrysalis. Because it's going to just do more mana anyway. And we just do a giant Nyx Spawn Hydra next turn, give it trample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a good card. Yeah, I'm just going to play all their elves now. That's cool that that gets pretty big. I wonder if it's going to get bigger than my thing. Probably. 3. More elves. So where the Cast in the Fire comes in handy. What's next? There we have it. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. Oh, it just puts on itself and not puts counters on all the elves. Alright, we get it. It's a 6/6. With more elves, so it's likely going to become an 8/8. Well, it's everything from the Winding Way, I think. Well, this turn, I'm actually tempted. I want to make like a gigantic Wrathing Chrysalis, or I want to put everything on the Jewel Thief. So maybe I play this Purposer. So let's tap this. How many greens do I get? Only 2 greens. That's sad. Regret doing that red now. That's for sure. Let's just put the green on there. So I should always name green, really. And then let's play the Purposer because it's extra blocker, get an extra token. And then I can't do much about that 6/6 currently because I can only make a 5/6 Chrysalis. But next turn, hopefully, I can make just a giant Chrysalis with a Nyx Spawn Hydra. But they play anything that gives the trample, like the tap untap trample, and then we just don't win. I think we're running one of the effects main deck that actually deals more damage. Oh, Distant Melody, let's go. I might just get wrecked this round anyway. Like just drawing 8 cards. I'm going to yield until end step here. We'll yield until combat because we're blocking that with an Eldrazi Spawn token because it does not have trample. But a bunch of Elvish Vanguards is going to end us pretty quickly. Yep, it's a 9/9. You've got 7 more cards in hand as well. It's crazy. Well, I think they've severely outclassed us here. Yep, just keep playing the elves. You saw the attack the 10/10 here. I would. Yeah, look, what can I do? I can do for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can make it a 14. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, sadly. No way. So how are we beating this deck? All the ram throughs, please. All the cast into fires, please. And then we're probably cutting just the Malevolence. Got plenty of 2-drops. We want all mana sources. I think any way to get things a bit bigger is good. Maybe just cut 2 repurposes. At least that has Vigilance and Trample. And can cast the Utopia Scrolls and what have you. But yeah, very uphill battle, I think, here. We've sideboarded. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it is keepable. We've got Utopia Scroll. Arbor Elf and we got all these extra lands. It's a bit sad that we have to use the mountain to get there. Like Utopia Sprawl, naming red. It's a good start anyway. I'm gonna hold off on the cast into fires, I think straight off. Okay. Korean Ranger has been called. So we're going to do the wild growth first. And then we'll just untap this, play this, name red. And not much else we can do, so we'll pass. Sadly, no more mana. But we'll have 6 mana next turn, which is great. So we can do this, and then we can probably cast into fire 2 or ramp through something. Alright, it looks like they're just doing that, which is good. So yeah, I'll probably just ram through this Querying Ranger and then cast into fire anything else. Surely you get in there. Surely. Okay, let's go Bing. Untap. Let's play the Hunter. And yeah, we've got to ram through that creature. Thinking, no, you know what? I'm still gonna get a forest here. Play forest. Ram through. Bing, bong, bong, bing. All right. Then we can forge. We can cast and fire next one Hydra and just jam constantly. All right, we're killing that. Ooh. Might not be able to. Alright, they didn't tap a creature. We're definitely casting into fire there. Forge. Chuck it on All Mate here. Okay, a couple of those. Let's tap this. Untap this. Cast. Is it up to 2? Oh no, it's not how my card works. 2 target creatures, click down. Alright, so that card's not good. Do I just play a bunch of 4/4s? So I got 6, 7, 8. No, you know what? Let's just go ham. Let's just try and kill them. Who cares if they get a forest next turn? We're going to trap them. This is my dude attacking. What have you got for me? Yeah, you can't kill it. Is it 3, 6, 7? Alright, you're on 4. Do you realise you die from trap? There we go. It doesn't matter. Just giant fist to the face does the trick. Let's run it back. This hand's like it's not actually that good. I actually think I mold this hand. They mold as well. I guess we can get maybe like an Ellie Nix out, but yeah, see, at least this can potentially get to a Chrysis with a ram through. So we'll keep this hand. Probably just tuck a Avenging Hunter. Good card though. Who would have thought? Make a 5 mana 5/4 trampler. They kept as well. Okay, we'll keep. We just bottom a Hunter. Done. Do your worst. It's probably cast into fire is our best draw, so we have something for the turn 2. Alright, we've got our wild growth. Yeah, a 3-drop or something would be nice, or a cast into fire. Alright, something to really hit this priest is going to be very good. Because next turn I'm playing Chrysalis, and then the following turn I can ram through it. Okay, that's not good. Yep, we will just sadly pass. So we're 2 turns away from doing anything with this priest, and then they would have gone there what they wanted out of this priest. Maybe I should have mulled again, I guess. I think it was a fine hand to keep though. Like it had ramp and stuff. Being on the draw matters so much as well. I mean, it could be well we can quite easily kill that with something. Yeah, gonna make a lot of mana. I have other forest as well. Gotta remind myself to play this mountain if we live long enough. See, that's a scary one. I don't know if we can handle that. That's probably too much now. Yeah, they probably just have me dead. Yeah, they have me dead here. Because they can double do this with Korean. So maybe if I draw a cast. I mean, it doesn't give trample, does it? I think we're just dead here. Maybe there's a world where I can just block this, block something else. They double pump to go 6-12. Alright, so it's not lethal. And then it forces them to do the pump as well with the Korean Ranger. Am on 17 though. 100% just I mean, if they play another elf as well. So it's 6 elves. So they can pump it for 12 a creature. Is this sorcery? It's not. Why isn't this a sorcery? Oh, yoy. Yeah. Just attack with everything, dude, honestly. This is so good. So if I... Okay, let's go to blocks. I'm going to block this. And then if 2 damage gets in, and then an additional 12... Or I'll just keep the mana for something else. Let's do this. It's not trample, right? No, it's not. And we just sack this. What if it's worth it just for them to double do it? Okay, they are doing it. Oh, unless they're just untapping now. It's probably correct not to. They're doing it anyway. So let's sack this. I mean, it puts me pretty dead to a lot of things, I guess. With 3. So I ram through the Timber Elf. Just ram through everything, don't I? So what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could play the Avenging Hunter, but that doesn't really do anything. If I kill this, kill this. And then if I kill this and I kill this, miss with the Korean Ranger, then I can block. I can block. Yeah, well, honestly, I think it's just a play anyway. So this will kill... Is it once per turn? That's cooking. So there needed to be 2 ram throughs to really get anywhere. Okay, they just let that happen. I was meant to do a query. I was meant to target the Querying Ranger. So if I sack this and make it a 4/5, and block, then I die. So I have to have this kill. Do you really care about the mana? I don't think so. I think the double tap effects give us some more blockers. I'm just mega dead here anyway, but you know, let's just go through the motions, I guess. And let's just pass. I don't have anything else. This could work out. This could work out for us. I like that. I mean, they need to draw like actual nothing. And I need to never take damage ever again as well. And then playing an elf just like kills me as well. Well, Distant Melody seems good. Seems very, very good. Okay, so I'm never killing this Elvish Vanguard. But also means I'm not taking a bunch of damage this turn. This is where it was important to kill that Querying Ranger. I mean, they could just play another one and then they can just do it all again. That's what they probably look like they're going to be doing. Yep, minor rolls. It was such a shame we're on 3 because we could almost not die. I mean, now we're pretty dead. They're just playing a bunch of 1/1s. I have to block this. What do I need? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like there's nothing. Maybe a breath weapon, which I don't have in my deck. Why isn't this version running breath weapon? I guess they're not thinking about running into elves, I guess. Look, we're just done here. We can't beat this. We can't beat this, sadly. All right, in for another round. This hand's pretty good, as long as this little dude lives. Blue. All right, we're playing against Faeries. So if they counter my next one Hydra, it's going to be bad news bear. Second elf is good. Second elf is very good. We have no problem with mana, and they missed a land drop maybe? Oh, they got a moon circuit. That's okay. So they can really destroy us quite easily with, you know, just going from counter spells from here. Chrysalis is a good card. We can't play it yet. Let's go Wild Growth on the forest. And then let's tap it. Red. And then we can just play Chrysalis here. So that's what I'm going to do. Not as fun, but it gives us blockers and reaches as well. Very hard for them to beat it rather than Chrysalis. And then hopefully next turn, I mean, we can just probably play another Arbor Elf and just play... I think they're going to have to play to the board, otherwise the Chrysalis is going to take over the board. But we can likely just Hydra an Arbor Elf and just crack in. That's a good one. Also means you won't be able to do any counter spells of some kind if you want to keep adding to the board. Okay, so this smells like a counter spell. So I might just play all our threats now. So we've got 6, 7, 8. So Let's just play a Jewel Thief and see what happens. If they counter this, then we're having a good time. They're thinking about it. They're really thinking about it. Yeah, they are counterspelling that. So now I'm quite tempted to just Chrysalis up this. Is that correct though? If I untap, well, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think just having a Reach Trample is going to be good here. And then crack in. Yeah. Yeah, let's just crack in for 4. I'm not bestowing because I just want to be able to cast it. So 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it'll be a 5, 5 with Reach. So let's just do that. Oh, I screwed up there actually. Let's not attack, so we have the blockers, and then just do this. And just cast this. Just cast it. It's got Reach and Trample, it's pretty good. And then that can start slamming in next turn. I mean, the 3/3 Vigilance Trample's still a good card against them, to be honest. Like, it just gets in there, doesn't it? So I don't really mind if they have the counter spells now, because I feel like all these cards can get just kind of... I think we can just start bashing in now, really. I keep the Chrysalis back, potentially. No, let's just hit with it. If they really want to attack, they can attack with everything. Yeah, let's just attack. We've got a ram through now. We've got another ground blocker. Let's just finish this game. Just taking it. The beauty is we can just play this. It's no count. I don't know. It's no worth to count on that really. And let's just ram through the looter, I guess. It's going to deal a crap ton of damage. Drop them to 5. Yep. And now you have to tap down my creature. And we have something inevitable now. They might have the sleep targets to stun things, but... yeah, and we'll block that. So we'll bring in the Red Blast. We'll bring in the Cast into Fires. I mean, this game's not over either, don't get me wrong. I'm going to recast that. Do whatever you want, turn to turn. The ram throughs are nice because of the trample. Probably just bring in the ram throughs, to be honest. Cast into Fires, cut the rumbles. I assume they just want to take the hits. Also, they're not completely dead here either. They can just have counter spells, bounce spells here. But it's a tall order. They need something to sleep for the next spawn, which they don't, yeah. So here, I'm a big fan of this Vigilance Trample, but we'll bring in the Cast into Fires, the Red Blasts, and I actually like the ram throughs. They're just a way to get in. And then the rumbles aren't very nice. The sprawls I feel like can get annulled. It's a quick way to get to our end game. Let's cut some of the Avenging Hunters. I think they're not as good. And the purposes and stuff are actually not too bad for blockers' sake. I just don't feel like the Avenging Hunters are good at all, actually, really. Because if they hit with it, they can easily take the initiative quite easily. Alright, this hand's pretty close, to be honest. They mulled. I think it's the mull as well, to be honest. It's close. If that was Utopia Sprawl for red, this hand's fine. We'll bottom a... Probably just bottom a... I don't know, I'm trying to think. Probably a forest. The wild growths can like pop off a bit easier. If they just go land creature, then we'll play the Sprawl. If they don't, which they're not here, we will just play the wild growth on there. Because they can spell pierce this, which they might do if they haven't played. So that's kind of wild. I was really expecting a one drop there, but yeah, I guess they can do the flash Humbling Elder. Maybe we should have bottomed the wild growth over a forest, I guess. Probably the correct thing to do. Okay. Let's play a land first so they can't spell pierce us, and then we'll cast a Utopia Sprawl on here. They can counter it if they want to. Sprite. Okay. So maybe I should have done the wild growth first, I guess. There you go. So now we can't play this Chrysalis because of my stacking. That's a good one. In for 2. Probably just going to play this next spawn. They probably have a counterspell here as well, to be honest. Or a Sprite. Yeah, let's just play a giant Hydra. I can see it not resolving. And this game gets a lot different. Yeah, we'll watch them tap their lands. No, it survives. Alright, so now we've got a blocker, which is good. They can quite easily just snap these though. A red really opens up our hand. And they can't really attack with anything either. Yeah, where's all the counter spells? Let's just attack and we'll play this Banner Hive. We still have a better clock than them. I think they just probably counterspell that. Unless they just got sprites in their hand. Oh, the 4/4 lives. Even if they have Ninja here, now I just have a bunch of crap out. I feel pretty good. I wonder what's in their hand. So they must be pretty flooded here. What do they top? What do they do with the... Oh, the miscreants to draw spells, isn't it? Yeah, get in. So I guess they can use the Ninja here. I probably cut some level of ninjas. I'm just going to attack here. It's a pretty fast clock. And then after this, they have to block. I think they're very flooded, sadly. Yeah, not having this Utopia Sprawl is really, really not good. Maybe they just have mono nulls in their hand and stuff, but this is still an enchantment. So I can see that Elder just blocking now. Another red spell. Yep, that dies. You have 2. Miscreant, draw a card. Again, they need a lot to get through this. I don't really know what's in their hand. Yep, there we have it. Alright, we are back for this round and we are on the play. So let's go first. This is not a good hand. We will mull this. I will keep this. It's not amazing, but we have Arbor Elf and Elephant to get a Mountain and Malevolent Rumble. So it's still like not too bad. I'll put on the bottom. Jewel Thief, 4/4. I think we're going to put this. So we're going to unland, Malevolent Rumble, use on that. So let's get rid of 1 elf. I don't think we need 2 elves. Plus Arbor Elf. Pass. And then we can just Elephant for Mountain, Rumble, and then we can set up some extra stuff for next turn. What's this? Elves again? Elves is really running around, isn't it? Alright, so let's Mountain cycle this. Get a Mountain. Play the Mountain. Tap this. Rumble. So I'm wondering if it's better than actually just playing the elf. The elf is probably better to play. I'll use some mana better, I guess. We'll just do this. Okay, so do we want to get a Chrysalis or not? That's the question. Well, the Vision's Trample goes on that. Get a cat token anyway. Let's grab a Chrysalis. Pass. I mean, we can just die quite easily with what they did last time to us. See if Casting the Fire wants to get us there. So we've got 2 Korean Rangers and a Lana Rolls. I mean, yeah, they're doing it. They're doing the thing. So I'm just thinking I could play this. I could play this and then play an Arbor Elf, which might be better. Because at least it has Trample. I'm playing that instead. Yeah, because then I can play Chrysalis and try and get a bit bigger. And tap this. But this feels like it's an uphill battle, really. Green. I'm just thinking of a way we can like make a giant Chrysalis or a giant Jewel Thief with these banner hides. Because I'm thinking if they run the one with the elf that just keeps getting taller, we're going to have a bad time. A really bad time. We've got 5 mana as well. I think in this matchup now on reflection, I'm not going to run the Dragon Rangers for the initiative. Yep. So they obviously don't have the other thing. Well, I'm going to play my land. I'm just going to attack with the Jewel Thief and see what they do. Because it could be a universe where I just reinforce, which I didn't have to. So let's play the Chrysalis now. I have to do it like this every time. Play Chrysalis. Again, it's not very good. Maybe I was still meant to reinforce into the Jewel Thief. Or play the Bannerhide Crush Up, to be honest. They just have like 5 cards in hand. Like, their deck does a lot better in killing me. Meet in the Tavern. Yeah, I mean, it's a good card. It's just like a Wrath effect. Not a Wrath effect, a Overrun effect. And what do they hit from it? Did they hit anything? No. Okay. I mean, this might be kind of it for them, which is nice. So, I'm just going to attack with the Jewel Thief and the Chrysalis. Oh, I did this last time. 1, 2, 3. I was meant to sack some of these spawns, but I think they're going to come very in handy for blocks. I need a 3 green. Well, they're blocking that anyway. Yeah, very cool. So you take 3. Alright, let's... You know what? I am just going to play both of them. So what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I just need to do it for all of it. So I can tap this, play 1, cast you, and sadly I'll just sack all my tokens. And tap you, cast. Alright, that's my Tramplers. You got 2 cards in hand. Let's just hope it's enough. Drawbridge is interesting. The last card was a Vandal, which doesn't do anything. Okay, so currently my board state's a lot better than their board state. Let's just play a Rumble first, because we might get a Hydra or something. Alright, we'll pick up the Repurposer. And what else do we want to do? If we untap here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's just attack with all my creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they can do whatever they want. See, this looks like an uncommon. I'm not sure where they printed it. You meet in a tavern, where it's actually not. It's going hard on it. Okay, that's fine. And then taking 8. We'll just try and kill the Mask Vandal then. Oh, no, don't follow you. Magic the Gathering, why? Why do you do this to me, Magic the Gathering? That 3/3 could have mattered a lot. Oh, Magic the Gathering. What do they reveal? Nyxborn Hydra, Finhorn Elves and Priest. Okay, so they're going to make a gigantic Nyxborn Hydra, which is not good for us. Is it basically lethal as well? Jesus Christ. 3, 6, 7, 8. No. Oh, it is. It is with all the Korean ranges. That's crazy. Alright, I wasn't going to beat that then. So they just got a Nick spawn in time. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright. Yeah, and they're just making like a 40-40 with trample. Crazy. Well, we're not beating that. Let's just bring in our spells, ram throughs. Let's cut the rumbles. Don't want all these 2-drops. Maybe the rumbles are better than the Avenging Hunters, so let's do that instead. But nothing else is good. Alright. This doesn't feel like a great matchup because they just go wide and they have lots of ways to make their dinky creatures threats. Alright, we've sideboarded. We're on the play. Let's pray. Okay, what does this hand do? It's pretty good with... If we draw another land, we can go pretty hard actually. So let's just go Arbor Elf. You know, we might be able to play an early Oliphant. A turn 3 Oliphant. Banner Hide's not too bad either, to be honest. Forest. Okay. I mean, that's still pretty good. Let's put a Wild Growth on here. And let's untap this. Let's put on the forest and we'll name red. Red, please. Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting to get a mountain. If I get a mountain... It's got trample itself though. What does my next turn look like? So it's going to be 6 and I can play Oliphant. And then the following turn I can go Banner Hide, ram through. But if I draw land... You know what? I actually think it is because then I can go Banner Hide, ram through next turn. And then I can do a giant Nick spawn Hydra hopefully over 2 turns. And I could just draw something else, really. But we're definitely blocking a ham sandwich. Kind of weird they went forest, didn't play any other creatures. Maybe they play a priest here, which allows us to be good then. Alright, so this is good. I will take a Cast into Fire over this, but that's okay. Let's play... this, and then ram through. I'm not gonna... I want to do a giant Nick spawn next turn and just kill them in 2 hits. That's how I'm going to try and win this game, really. And it might not work either. Oh no! Not my sprawl. So sad. Well, now this Nick spawn Hydra's not nearly as good. Alright, well, let's just... bestow onto this and just pray to the magic gods. It's enough. 5. Alright, we crashed in twice with that. In. Alright, you're an 8. Can I just draw another one? That would be sick. Or a Cast into Fire. Well-Wisher doesn't have haste, which is good. Ram through would be our best draw as well. I had to ram through there last game though. I could not. I could not. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we still semi have the upper hand here. I mean, they can gain a lot of life. Let's just get in. It's a 9/9. This is blocked with a Vandal, I guess. Or I guess this, yeah. Yep. Go to 1. Let's Utopia Sprawl that. I'll name red. Okay, so they don't have any more elves. Like, I assume they will just play all their elves first before they jumped into this. Don't have enough mana. Is this lead? Still take for 9 here. Alright, so now it's a 2/4. Still not that good. Just attack with both, to be honest. He has to block that, so let's attack with both. Oh no, because they can just Well-Wisher, right? That's okay. The Arbor Elf has done its damage. So what, you block that and block that there? Oh, you just gain a crap ton of life, do you? Really? That's crazy. That's just like both turns and you just block that. Okay. And this Jewel Thief isn't very good. So I threw away my Arbor Elf, but I don't think we're going to win it from this point now, unless we draw a ram through, essentially, for this Well-Wisher. Elves feels hard to win against. What's this? Is this on Nyx? How is Nyxborn Hydra a common? It's crazy. It's such a good card. And it bestows as well. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 3/5. It's building up there. They probably don't even have to do that. I guess that's all their mana that they have. Well, let's just attack with the Banner Heart again, but yeah, they're just... I mean, they're losing 1 life a turn, so they're gaining 6. They can't do much else. It's very weird game. Still can't really block with it. And then I guess you just take it. Nyxborn's still our best draw. Wish we had this Arbor Elf kicking around, but alas. Okay, this was a good draw. Bing, bing. Cool. I don't think we had any business of winning a game against Elves, but we did. We're just going to run it back and just pray. Pray we have enough to get them. I mean, it's probably not the correct hand to keep, but we can ramp pretty fast, so we're probably meant to keep this, I think. Cast into Fire is a good spell as well. And I could still Utopia Sprawl, and maybe if they double spell next turn, we can cast into Fire it, or we can just go Utopia Sprawl, Well-Wisher. So I don't really care if they gain life next turn. Okay, we've got ram through. So let's go on the forest. And let's just go... If I go green, it might be correct to go green. It might be correct to go red actually, so I can go red. Tap. Red, green, put another one on top. Then red again, untap. Yeah, it is red. I meant to do red twice because I got multiple. I can put this on here. Also name red. And then this can untap that. You can play a Chrysalis. So luckily this was a decentish hand. We got cast into fire, and then we can... Nyx Spawn's probably our best draw still, depending on what they play here. So those are probably just good targets to hit, to be honest. Harbour Elf is interesting. Let's go. Let's tap. Let's just do it all now, so we can make this Wrathing Chrysalis pretty big. Let's go play this. Do that. And we'll play this. And let's cast into fire those two. Cast. And let's just sack. The beauty about it, I'm just going to sack all of it just to get in for 5. It's a pretty good turn 3 if you ask me. And whatever payoff they have will kill with the ram through. What's this? Oh, just to get a bunch of stuff in the hand. Please, can I draw Nyx Spawn? Please, 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 please. The top 5. They revealed a Fint on Elves, Elves with the roof. Okay, we just play Forest. Let's just bash with everything. Depending on what they can do, we just kill a Well-Wisher and then hopefully just get there. Ram through is great, but actually Ram through just kills them. Almost kills them. Yep. They're just dead here. Let's just... This attacks this. And they'll trample over... Oh no, is that only... Yeah, they're dead. There you go. 4-1. Let's go. Thanks for watching.